You don't need 10,000 subscribers to make money on YouTube. Hell, you don't even need 1,000 subscribers to make money on YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you can make money. And we're going to use a real YouTube channel. We're going to use a YouTube channel. He only has 287 subscribers, but we can show you real life, real examples of someone that could monetize so that you can implement this into your own life. YouTube AdSense has been sold by gurus as the greatest way to make money, but it's the slowest way to make money. And oftentimes people never get to 1,000 subscribers, and so they're frustrated, they're stuck, or they don't get to the watch hour requirement, and they're frustrated, they're stuck, and they give up. But what I want to show you are proven methods, both with my main YouTube channel and the other YouTube channels that I've created, where you can monetize with a teeny tiny following. Okay, in the year 2026, following size doesn't matter. Okay, and once we understand that, once we understand how we can help our customers and help ourselves, we can make money. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about the 5 ways in no particular order so that you never have to worry about AdSense again. We can look at the YouTube Partner Program, and AdSense is kind of like icing on the cake, right? It's something that will be cool once we get it, if we ever get it, but it's not going to be something that we actually have to go out, work hard, and strive for. Let's get started. So if we take a look at my screen here, I just found this channel. I typed in something like how men in their 40s can lose weight, and I found this guy. This guy is Coach Brian. He only has 287 subscribers. What it looks like he does is he uploads a combination of his podcast and some actual like YouTube videos, which is perfect for what we want to do. You can see here he's got 9 views, he's got 10 views. He doesn't have a ton of views, and ultimately that doesn't matter. What matters is if we can connect to our target audience and help them solve a problem. YouTube is all about solving problems, and once you realize that, you'll be successful. Now, again, I want you to take the framework and leave the examples, because these examples might not be relevant to you. You might say to me, Alston, I don't want to help guys in their 40 lose weight. Okay, fine. Use this, apply this to video games or the finance niche or, vlogs, whatever your niche is. Apply this information, and we're actually going to use this online whiteboard here to help you illustrate. You can take a screenshot of this once we're done. So the first thing that we want to do for Coach Dan is we want to take a look and see if there are any opportunities where he can recommend different products or services that can help his audience solve a specific problem. Okay, and actually I'm going to do something a little bit, I'm actually going to go to a different YouTube channel as well. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. Palette Perfect, I think it's called. I think it's called Palette Perfect. Let me just do this. All right, so let's look at my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is about paint. Boring, old, stupid paint. I monetized this channel well before I had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But you can see here, it's about paint. It doesn't get any more boring than that, okay? So again, take the framework, leave the example. You don't have to create a YouTube channel about painting. But what we can do is we can think, okay, what does my target audience want? What do they need? What problems can we solve for them immediately? Okay, my most viewed video, 86,000 views from 5 months ago, 10 best neutral paint colors, Sherwin-Williams for a timeless look. Okay, the first thing that we could do is we could start off by recommending other people's products and services. So here we could go with affiliate marketing. And again, affiliate marketing is simply recommending other people's products and services. What could we recommend for a painting YouTube channel? Maybe paintbrushes? We could spell brushes wrong. I'm going to spell these words wrong. I don't care. If that's important to you, you're probably not going to be great for this channel. Paintbrushes, painters, tape, right? We could just put like accessories. Paint accessories are going to be really important, right? Paint accessories. But we could also go over to Sherwin-Williams, and we could say Sherwin-Williams affiliate program and see if they offer. Sherwin-Williams does not appear to offer an affiliate program. Okay, that's fine. What's a Pro Plus program? for contractors accessing discounts with tools. Okay, maybe they don't have affiliate program, but we could go to a website called Offer Vault, and we could type in something like paint, right? But look at this. Look at this one, painters. We could potentially recommend someone come in and do the painting for them, and we could make $20 per lead. So we could recommend painters. Okay, how cool is that? We could make $20 per lead, and they don't even have to. They don't even have to get them to buy anything. Just a lead, name, email, phone number, affiliate marketing. How cool is that? We could recommend paint. And so with affiliate marketing, you are simply going to partner with a company. It's usually something like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, or even in this instance, this company right here. And they're going to pay you a commission if you meet the requirements. So we could partner with like Amazon. We could partner with all sorts of different companies out there. Target has paint accessories and paint supplies. We could even just go up to here and type in paint. We could also partner with Hobby Lobby, paint affiliate program. We could partner with Lowe's and Home Depot. So we could do like Lowe's, Home Depot, because these all have paint departments, and we could recommend their products and services and get paid a commission. How cool is that? With boring, old, stupid paint. So that is number one. Okay. And again, these are in no particular order. Number two, we could actually create and sell a digital product. Okay, a digital product. What kind of digital product could a paint YouTube channel promote? We could create like like an online paint swatch where you can pair paint together. Pair paint. We could create like a little checklist of everything that's required, because I know that when I painted this room, I went to Lowe's like 10 times because I kept forgetting stuff. We could actually come up with like different templates. What if we came up with templates that they could download and they could stencil on their walls? What if we did something like that? We could even put together a mini course teaching people how to paint. Now you might be saying, well, Alston, who would buy that? We can verify these ideas by going to a website like Udemy and type in paint. Right? And what's really cool about these opportunities, guys, is you don't have to, A, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. B, you can go verify that people out here are actually doing these things. Now, a lot of this is like professional painting. We could maybe even look at like DIY type of stuff. We could say like maybe house painting, something like that. We could go out and verify house paint, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a good painter. If you look at the walls in this room, you're going to see lots of issues. You're going to see that this isn't a professional paint job. If you look at the ceiling, you can see like there's little paint, whatever. And so there's going to be people like me that want to learn how to paint. There's going to be people out there that might want to turn painting into a career, like a painting business, right? So think about that for a second. You can create a checklist, a step-by-step checklist. And another thing that you can do to just verify your ideas, and we don't want to spend a bunch of time verifying our ideas, but we could type in paint. And just be very general, but you can see here that people are talking about different paint, how to paint, how to like correct paint. That could be included in your course. But again, people will buy things if you can solve their problem. And one of the biggest problems out there is spending an entire weekend painting only for it to be poor, not to look good. But we can create a digital product, a digital solution teaching people how to paint. Okay. And with both of these, you don't need, we're going to say 0 subscribers, 0 subs. With this one, 0 subs. You don't need any subscribers for these. You can start affiliate marketing today. You could create a digital product this weekend. Okay. Next, we can actually do something like we could do a service. We could actually offer our painting service. Or we could even be an interior decorator. Interior decorator. We could say, send me a picture of the room that you want painted. Send it in the light, send it in the dark, send it with your lights on, send it at 3 a.m. And we could make recommendations on the colors. We could make suggestions on the best colors. Tell us what the use case is. How are you going to use the space? But we could, if we wanted to, if we were local, we could do painting services. There are a lot of local businesses over on YouTube, and they can use it as an opportunity, right? How cool is that? We could offer painting services to people that are interested in having their rooms painted, but don't actually want to do the work themselves. And we could verify that by typing in, let's say, like interior decorator. Interior decorator. These people here, usually, they're actually running a physical business. And they're getting jobs. And what's really interesting and really important to understand is that there are people of all types, of all income levels on YouTube. And so let's say you decide, you know what, I'm going to offer my painting services. Somebody might hire you. And you know what's a really good example of this? It's like a mini LED TV. I think this is it. There's a guy who mounts TVs. He's in the Houston area. He's on TikTok, so that's how I stumble across him. People hire him all over the place to mount TVs. Be all through his content. They wouldn't have known he existed, but simply because he is it like a TV wall? TV wall. Not that guy. This guy right here. This guy. I discovered him on. We gotta mute this. I discovered him on. I discovered him on TikTok. I discovered this guy on TikTok. But he's in the Houston area, and people hire him to mount TVs. This is a service that he offers. But also, look, he's getting a bunch of views, a bunch of subscribers, all fulfilling a service. But again, like I said, people have different income levels. There are millionaires on TikTok watching TikToks looking for a solution. And if they engage with your content, they might say, hey, come down to Florida and we'll and I want you to paint a room for us. We want you to be our interior decorator for a week. How cool would that be? Right? I'm not guaranteeing you this has happened, but you can offer local services if you want to. All right. So that is number 3. And again, you don't need any subscribers for these. 0 subscribers. The next one we could do is we can do, let's do physical products. Physical products. Again, 0 subs. And here, maybe you offer your own paintbrushes, your own paint accessories. You could drop ship them, but I don't like drop shipping. But let's say you run a local business where you are selling paint supplies. You could use your YouTube channel to talk about the differences between the brushes, because when I go to Lowe's, I see brushes at different price points. What's the difference between a microfiber brush and some of the other kind, right? You explain the difference, and then you add in a link to your favorite brushes that you sell. You can make money. How cool is that? You could sell your own physical products. You don't need any subscribers for these. The next one, the next one you can do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. But let's do another one. Let's do one more. Is a software as a service. So software as a service is you are selling kind of like Netflix or Hulu, where the software in this instance for Netflix is like movies, TV shows, and games. You are selling that or renting that out, loaning it out to an audience, and they're going to pay you every single month as long as you remain a customer. So Canva has it. Adobe Photoshop is a software as a service. These are all software as a service. The cool thing is you can make reoccurring income. You can get paid every single month as long as you are providing a service. And there's a couple ideas. Let's say with this fitness guy, what if he offered a service, an app where where you enter in your you enter in your fitness goals, you enter in your meals, what you're eating, and you enter in your workout routine, and then you have a community on the back end where people are coming together, they're celebrating your wins, but you're making money off of the software that you're providing. Or here, this one's going to be a little bit tougher. Whoops. The painting one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but what if you came up with an idea where you offer software for people that are interested in paint? The best part about, as I mentioned, software as a service is it offers reoccurring income. You get paid every single month as long as a customer remains a customer. And basically what you have to do is you just have to make sure that the software is working and customers are getting their value out of it. Let's do one more. We got one more idea here. I just thought of this one. We can do a membership or online community. And here you're going to get paid every single month to help people solve an ongoing problem. Now with fitness, that's going to be a little bit easier because you're going to help people achieve their weight loss goals or fitness goals. You're going to offer them additional support. So for this, you're going to offer support. You might offer like a mini course or a workshop. But the most important is the community. You're going to get people to talk to each other and help each other and support each other. You might also include like digital products, so like tools. We might even say like worksheets, templates, etc. How cool is that? So just in the matter of I don't know how long I've been on this, but we have, 17 minutes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2, 4, 6 real ideas where you, as a small channel, you can make money right now. All of these don't require any subscribers. The only difference between these is the time that it's going to take to get up and running. Affiliate marketing, you can get started today. Digital products will probably take you a weekend or two because you're going to need to come up with a digital product idea. You're going to need to create the digital product. You are going to need to create a sales page. I've got a ton of videos on how to do that. If you offer a service, you can get started today. Physical products are probably going to take the longest because you need to source products, you need to get samples, you need to work with suppliers, and you need to negotiate price. So that's going to take a little bit longer. With SaaS can take a little while too, unless you white label. If you white label, you can get started with SaaS in a weekend. Memberships and online communities, you can start today. And you could start for free, like with Facebook. You could use a school community. And just to verify this, we can go over to school right now. And we could type in something like discover communities. We could type in paint. And I always like to keep it really general so that you guys can see that there's tons of opportunity out there. This person has a calligraphy community with 1.1 thousand members, $7 per month, right? Paint Your Home Now. This is a free membership. They might be selling stuff on the back end, but there's tons of opportunity, right? Start to paint your way in just 7 days, okay? Different opportunity. Pro Painter Sales Crew. I alluded to that a little bit earlier. Our paint was one, let's say like weight loss. Weight loss is going to have a lot of opportunities. 2.3 thousand members, $37 per month. Some free. They probably have an upsell on the back end. Yeah, they probably have some sort of upsell on the back end. But you see, there's paid communities. This person is just charging $1 per month. For 12,000 members, $1 per month, that's $12,000. Simple math, right? Almost $13,000. But you can see here, men, women, Everybody. Tons of opportunity. And this is something that anybody can do, right? And I want to illustrate this because it's really important. I know somebody's going to hop on here and say, well, I'm not into fitness. I'm not into painting. Take the frameworks, leave the example. And if you want to learn how to get started and how to get started using YouTube to sell digital products, check out the first link in the description because I have a 14-day free trial where you can get up and running. You're going to get a ton of tools. You're also going to get a sales page builder. You're going to get access to email marketing, everything that you need to get up and running fast. So if you want to learn how to do it, check out the first link in the description. Also, comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.